Great. Okay. So welcome everybody. And so in today's energy upgrade, we are working on the inner masculine. So both men and women obviously have an inner masculine, which is a field of consciousness within our matrix, the energetic matrix, which makes up our beings. And this holds the template of masculine consciousness within us. And so it has an effect on how we function in the world. So it supports us to be sort of boundaried and efficient and structured, all of these sort of helpful qualities if it's functioning well for us. Also, because this energy within us is externalized and shows up as the men in our lives, it will also define what kind of men we have in our lives, as individual men or as organizations. So when we suffer trauma and our energy body gets knocked out, and this inner masculine may end up being very weak, it may show up as weak men in our lives. Or it may show up, for example, as abusive men. Now, keep in mind that as multidimensional beings, we're not talking about just the experiences that we've had with men in this lifetime. We're also talking about ancestral inheritance. We're talking about what's gone on in past lives. And we're also talking about bleeds from our parallel selves. So all of these influences affect our matrix and can result in a particular frequency of the masculine within us. So for example, if our inner masculine was distorted in a particular way and was showing up as the abusive masculine, that might show up in organizations that are abusive. For example, the tax man might be chasing us for money that we don't owe, or the banking system, or the government, and so on. So collective masculine organizations. And then lastly, what I think is almost the most important factor is that all of us are holding an aspect of the frequency of the dysfunctional masculine. And the dysfunctional masculine is what we're seeing on the planet today playing out like every day with all of these revelations, sort of the government abuses, the corporate abuses, the pharmaceutical abuse, the wars, the fiscal stuff, everything. So while we're holding that, it's interesting because it's like we're holding the 1% in place because we hold a little part of that energy within us. And if you can imagine, if everybody on the planet upgraded their inner masculine to hold the frequency of the divine masculine, the new masculine consciousness, then the 1% couldn't really function. They wouldn't be held in place. So this healing that we're doing here has an effect in that it supports the emergence of the new masculine, which is very needed to birth the new earth. So that's the work that we're going to do. So if you'd like to just get comfy, you can lie down. It doesn't matter if you fall asleep. And just close your eyes. Take a few deep breaths just to kind of settle into the moment. And just connect to your heart. Now, I'd like you to imagine that we're standing in your very favorite place on earth, somewhere out in nature, the most magical and special place that you've ever been to. Just imagine that all of us are standing there together in a circle. And we're also going to include any people who might do this work later on the replay. So we welcome them into our circle in this very special place. And we're going to include one very special being in our circle, and that is humanity. So you might see humanity as some kind of a generic human figure, or humanity might appear as a symbol to you. So however humanity shows up for you, just welcome them into our circle, and we can hold hands. And we're going to start beaming green heart light, pouring out of your heart and sending it to everybody in the circle. And notice that everybody is beaming that green heart light back at you. So you're also receiving billions of beams of heart light. And just notice how this heart light is crisscrossing each other, forming a beautiful sacred geometry of light. And this sacred geometry holds the frequency of love. And I'm going to invite you to step into that sphere of love. And this is where we're going to do our work today. So we're going to call in all of my teams, Abraham and the Christics, and we're going to activate the Phoenix and Cosmic Grids and the Stargate, activating the Ascension and Activation Portals, the Cosmic Womb, the Celestial Temple, the Cosmic Team, and all the light codes and technologies to please assist today. And we're also calling in all of your spirit teams to assist us. So we are going to start by clearing and removing all the archonic veils which were implanted into our consciousness and which affect our inner masculine. So these veils are like ceilings. They're veils of interference implanted within humanity to keep us struggling in unconscious behavior and lower frequency ways of being. And they prevent growth and evolution. So teams, please remove all archonic veils affecting our inner masculine, including all consciousness mechanisms which generate and maintain them, all the way back to implantation. Please remove anywhere we are identified with these limitations, believing them to be our weaknesses or failings. So please correct our perception of reality. And teams, please remove all replication systems or energetic mechanisms which could keep the archonic veils implanted in our energetic matrices. And please do this work 100%, multidimensionally, through all layers, levels, dimensions, realities, universes, through time and space, clearing the totality of our matrices from the inner earth levels to the cosmic levels and through the triple inner aspects. Activate Om Amen. Thank you. Now, teams, we ask that you please clear, cancel, delete, deactivate, transform and transmute all the low frequency masculine consciousness held within our inner masculine in all its forms, expressions, habits, belief systems, emotions, and behaviors. Please clear all low frequency expressions of the masculine within us from all provenance, including all ancestral patterns, all past life imprints, all parallel bleeds, all religious, spiritual, racial, gender, cultural imprints, and anything else which negatively affects our inner masculine. Please remove all patriarchal energies imprinted within our inner masculine, including anywhere where we were the patriarchy. This includes patterns of ego, superiority, being right, not listening, insensitivity, lying, manipulating, sacrificing others, taking advantage, destroying, oppressing, repressing, imprisoning, killing, warmongering, abuse, sexual abuse, sacrificing, theft, deceit, dark magic, toxicity, and all other attributes of the patriarchy. Please send to 0 point to be transformed into life and love. Please clear and heal all guilt, shame, self-hatred, self-judgment, disgust, horror, rage, numbness, disconnect, inability to love, damage, disconnect from life, love, self, truth, integrity, and humanity, the natural world, and anything else that needs to be healed. We now clear all karma acquired when we were the patriarchy, or were in any way abusive as a man in past lives, bringing all karmic lessons to 100% completion, resolution, and integrating all the gifts and awareness from these lives. Please heal and release all patterns of suffering at the hands of the patriarchy, including fear, shock and trauma, abuse, toxicity, victimhood, imprisonment, poverty, pain, wounds, rape, violence, being burnt at the stake, disempowerment, distrust, and anything else which needs to be healed. And now we call in the teams and activate the diamond light and cosmic codes to repair all damage caused in this way due to your experience of the masculine and the patriarchy, both as victim and as perpetrator. And now the damage is repaired. Please reconfigure all energetic pathways that hold the masculine within us and recode them with a new and divine masculine, holding the qualities of presence, of love, of honor, and respect for all life, of a vision for the new earth, and the energy and ability to co-create it cooperatively and for the highest good of all. And now let's anchor this new divine masculine consciousness and all the internal mechanisms that support it and maintain it. Anchoring this frequency within our inner earth level, the part of us that exists and is anchored at the level of the core crystal of the earth. And now let's anchor this new frequency at the part of us that is held within the earth. And now let's recode our subatomic particles, very tiniest part of us. And now let's recode and program our DNA. And now let's program our cells, our bones, our blood, our organs, our tissues, our fluids, our eyes, our nose, our mouth, our ears, our skin, our hair, our teeth, all body parts and all body systems recoded and anchoring the divine masculine. And now we recode our energy pathways, our chakras, our meridians, our nadis, and all the electrics within the body. Recoded to hold and embody the new and divine masculine. And now we recode and imprint our mental body. All of our beliefs, our thoughts, our ideas, our judgments, our perceptions, the whole mental level of our being recoded with the divine masculine. Now we recode our emotional body, our feelings, our states. And now we recode our behavioral body, our actions, our choices, how we behave in the world. Fully anchoring those qualities of the divine masculine. And now we recode our energy body, imprinting our energy body with the new masculine, and our light body, and our rainbow light body, our ascension vehicle. And now we imprint our soul with all the coding of the new masculine, the divine masculine, the masculine that is needed to birth this new earth. Fully anchoring at a soul level. And now we imprint our dimensions and our star aspects, part of us that is connected to our star families and that knows ourselves to be star beings. Fully anchoring this new frequency of the masculine. And now we imprint our angelic level, our source level, our galactic level, and our cosmic level. Fully imprinted with the frequency of the new masculine. And now we're going to imprint all 3D aspects of your life, all external aspects. So first of all, we imprint your health, your vitality, your strength. We imprint your home. We imprint your purpose and your work. These qualities of the masculine, the new masculine, can support your work and your purpose, and your abundance, and your freedom, and all your relationships, holding that level of integrity and truth and presence in all your relationships. Your relationship with the world, the natural world, protecting it, loving it, respecting it, honoring it. And your sexuality, and your joy, and your creativity, And all aspects of your external life fully, fully, fully imprinted with all of these beautiful qualities of the divine masculine. And now we move into your inner aspects. So we now imprint your identity, holding this quality of the new masculine within your identity, all of its skills and power and vision, and your ego. Now, any false identities that you've been carrying because you were holding the old frequencies, we ask the teams to release any false identities like the victim or the perpetrator or the feeling guilty or feeling shame or the bully, whatever false identities may have been developed because of this inner masculine distortion that was carried by all of us. We release these false identities now, allowing you to realign even more deeply to your truth. And we now imprint your inner child with the qualities of the divine masculine. And your inner parents, your inner mother and father, these guides, these wise guides within you. So perhaps if you had a challenging father, now we are recoding so that this father aspect is now recoded with the pure masculine, the powerful masculine, the visionary masculine, the protective masculine, the loving masculine, the tender masculine. And now your inner critic, we invite your inner critic to upgrade and become your inner champion. Always supporting you, always sending you these inner messages of strength, you can do it, and support and vision and acknowledgement. And now all of your inner archetypes, we upgrade your inner archetypes so that they hold only archetypes that resonate with this new frequency within you, which is the new masculine, the divine masculine. And we upgrade your inner masculine and inner feminine to hold this new frequency. And now any lost parts or fragmented aspects of you from this or any other lifetime, which split off due to trauma, pain, suffering, by the masculine, or by you as the masculine, we call back all those soul fragments. We call back all those fragmented parts of your heart. And we reintegrate them into the whole, bringing more wholeness, more solidity, more integration to your being. Okay, let's anchor all of that. And now we're going to recode your inner timelines, your conception. At the moment of conception, we re-imprint you with the divine masculine. We re-imprint your womb time with the divine masculine, supporting you, protecting you, honoring you. We re-imprint your birth, your entry into the world as an independent being with the support of the divine masculine. And we imprint all timelines arising out of that moment of your birth with the divine masculine. Now, going forward in time, how does it feel to embody this new aspect of yourself within your inner masculine? Feel who you are now that the inner masculine has let go of the old consciousness it was carrying. and now holds the frequencies of the new masculine. Feel who you are now. And see how this new frequency supports you to be strong and clear, resilient and boundaried, and living your truth and your purpose, free to co-create the new earth. What does that look like? And feel into how your new inner masculine supports the men in your life to step up into their power and integrity. And also see the new men that are drawn into your life as friends, as co-creators, as lovers or life partners. Feel into who might show up now that you're holding a new frequency. And maybe how collective masculine structures, banks, organizations, taxmen, how you might be relating differently to them as well. If they tell you to do something you don't agree with. And now feel how your anchoring of this new frequency supports the collective as we transition from the old toxic masculine to the awakening of the new masculine on this planet. Feel how you're energizing the new consciousness that's wanting to be born, that is being born now. So you can start to come back to your favorite place, this place in nature, where we've all gathered together in our circle. And you might look and see how humanity is doing now. Your symbol for humanity, has it changed at all? And you can just ground into the land and just gently let your energy settle and grounding. And just recognizing yourself as a powerful co-creator of New Earth. So we're going to say thank you to all of the teams, my teams and technologies, and all of your spirit teams for assisting us in this upgrade here today. We're going to thank ourselves for showing up. And we're going to activate and anchor all of this work. Well, my men, it is done, it is done, it is done.